Hey, what's going on guys? Coach Seth here. So for today, I'm going to tell you guys how to increase your shooting range for basketball. And really there are three causes for increasing your shooting range. And I'm going to talk about all three of these and each one in depth. But if you're new here, my name is Seth Thomas and I'm a basketball and strength coach, helping you become a better athlete for basketball. So make sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos just like this one, and also turn on notifications so you don't miss a single video. And as always, if you're interested in getting in basketball shape fast, I have a free 10-week conditioning program that's linked up in the description. So make sure to check that out if you are interested. All right, so like I said earlier, there are three main points of increasing your shooting range in basketball. So we're going to talk about some key points in your shot form that's going to help develop that deep range a little bit more, and also talk about strength, and I'm going to give you some power exercises very specifically for increasing your shooting range. So first, let's talk about your shooting form, and this is just going to be some basic mechanics of your shot form that's really directed to developing that deep range. So first off, with your shot form, the thing that helped me the most with my shot form is I would line up all of my dominant side, whatever side I'm shooting on, whether it's left or right, but make sure your toe, your knee, hip, elbow, hand, and shoulder is all in alignment. That gives you a straight line to maximize the force of the ball sending it through with your shot form. So make sure all of those key points and key joints are in alignment. That will very much help with the amount of power you're able to exert. Also, bending your knees a little bit more, involving the legs, is gonna help with this as well. And make sure you complete the follow through with the elbow high. You wanna follow all the way through with the wrist and that elbow extended really high. And another thing that's gonna help is a one motion shot. What I mean by that is kind of just shooting all your motion as you're going up rather than jumping and then releasing at your peak. If you're a two motion shooter, that is gonna limit the amount of range you have whenever you're shooting a basketball. Now, I don't wanna change your shot. If that's how you shoot, then that's fine. You'll just have to wait until you develop the strength and the power before you can maximize your shooting range. Make sure to never use your thumb whenever you're shooting or do anything that's gonna change your shot form. Now, if you normally use your thumb, that's fine. Don't change your shot in order to increase your range, unless it's those basic mechanic points that I was talking about earlier. So let's go ahead and talk about strength. I'm not going to talk too much about strength, but make sure you're doing the basic strength exercises for your upper body, lower body, and your core. All of these things are gonna be in combination whenever you're creating the maximum strength for your shooting range. I have other videos talking about the best exercises for basketball, so I'll put a playlist up here and I'll also link it in the description. All right, so let's move on to probably the most important part, and that's gonna be the power. Developing your power is what's really gonna take your shot form to the next level and increase your range, doing it the right way. It's gonna take a little bit longer than the key points of your shot form, so just be patient with it, but this will help tremendously. So I'm going to overlay three different exercises that is going to be great for increasing your range. Very specific for increasing your range. This first one is explosive push-ups. So this one is just going to be, you're going to be set up just like regular push-ups, but you're going to use enough force to try to elevate yourself off the ground. And that's the whole idea of these exercises, is just to explode out of the pocket. If you're not quite ready for these, you can also do a modified way, and vice versa. If you need to be a little bit more advanced, you can always elevate your feet, and that will increase the challenge of the exercise. This next one is going to be a squat toss. So you can use a medicine ball with this, and we're going to go all the way down into a squat with the medicine ball at your chin, and then using as much force as you can and basically throwing the ball as high as you can. Make sure you use an equally amount with both arms. Don't shoot the medicine ball like you're shooting a basketball, because all that's going to do is screw up your shot, and we don't want that. So make sure to just use both hands with the medicine ball. And this last exercise is going to be thrusters. So with thrusters, you can do this with either dumbbells or a barbell, but you're going to hold it right around the shoulder area, right at the chin, and you're going to go into about a quarter squat. We don't want to go very low on this one because we want to maximize the force on this one. So we're going to the quarter squat and then coming up as fast as you can, exploding out of there, and then full extension basically doing an overhead press as you're going up. So those are my best tips for increasing your shooting range for basketball. I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in more videos just like this one, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single video, and I'll see you guys next time.